Gold hits a fresh 3-month high this Wednesday, but does the metal have room to move higher? Joining us today is Bill Baruch of II Trader. Bill, good to have you back on the show.
I'm excited to be back on, and especially a day like this with gold breaking above the 200-day moving average.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me.
You said it, Bill. Gold pushing above a key technical barrier here, the 200-day moving average. So does this indicate that the market has room to move higher in the near term, or do you think this rally will lose steam here?
Well, I do think there's room for this market to move higher. The thing is, and what we're really focusing on is sentiment once again. I was on here in December and really looking for a bottom in gold, saying you had to be long to start January, loving how everybody was so bearish. Now, the other way around, I'm looking at everybody starting to talk about gold. Everybody's really getting interested in gold. You're hearing it on TV. So the thing about gold now is we're above the 200-day moving average. We're above a key retracement level. Looking at the 1180 level, and I think the market can move towards there. However, I think this is the area when everybody starts to jump in and chase it, and then that's going to be this last push, but that's also the area that we're looking to get out, you know, and sell to get out. Not sell to go short, but I think this is the last leg we're going to see for a little bit before it consolidates back down. Sentiment is going to start to get a little bullish. At the same time, you're going to see a lot of shorts that have already gotten out. And then what we've been talking about is poor economic data in the U.S. We're already starting to see that. So a lot of the things that we've been looking for, a lot of the chips that we've been looking to fall into place, have already done so and are starting to do so, continue to do so.
So what do you do here as an investor, Bill? You talked about jumping into gold. Do you get in now? Do you wait on the sidelines for a bit? What do you do?
Well, I do, again, I think there is some more legs on it here. Breaking above the 200-day moving average, I think we can go to 1180. Now, listen, with leverage, you don't want to be chasing the market. You want to have a plan, and that's what's important. That's what we do help our clients do is devise a plan on how to attack things. Now, again, if you're chasing it here and you're getting in, there is upside, but you also want to protect yourself. So there's a couple ways that you want to do that. But, you know, really, on Friday is non-farm payroll. And though we've had poor services data today, ADP beat expectations, and we're not expecting a good non-farm number. So we do think that can help the market move higher, but you do want to be careful on that. The other thing we're looking at is all the Fed members. All the Fed members have all pulled back expectations on rate hikes. This is something we were looking for, but it's already happened. So a lot of this is now getting priced into the market, and you're going to get that little last push here, but you want to be careful because at the same time, if non-farm payroll beats expectations, they come in about 190,000 jobs created in January. If that beats, then we're going to fall back, and we're going to go maybe find the 100-day moving average at 1110. So you want to be able to manage risk properly on this next leg higher.
All right, Bill, and let's get your thoughts on silver. The current gold-silver ratio indicating that silver should be due here for a good rally. What are your thoughts? Will it follow gold's lead?
Well, silver's playing a little catch-up here today. We're looking for the $15 mark to get tested. We're almost there. You know, I do think that silver was a little late to come out of its hole because of things like copper, things like crude. And last time I was on here, I was talking just about that. You have to see this. You have to see crude bottom. You have to see copper start to get off the lows. You know, copper's testing 210, crude's above $30, and that's going to help some of the commodity prices in general get off the floor. And silver's definitely benefiting from that. Again, I think there's still more upside here. Silver broke out above the 50-day moving average, which comes in a little closer to $14. Now, this is a level you want to see silver continue to stay above, and we're a buyer on pullbacks against that level. I do think the metals have a longer-term move here, but it does start to make me worried to see everybody else, all the people start to chase in this move here that's already happened. I mean, we're nearly $100 off the lows.
All right, Bill, well, good stuff from you today. Thanks so much for joining us.